So this is my first video aptly named What's the Point? I wanted to start with this video because it's something I've been asking myself for nearly 3 years, and only in the last couple of months have I really worked it out. So to give you a little bit of background, I set up my business at 21, which was 4 years ago now, and I grew it to a team of 5 at its peak in 2016 when I was diagnosed with HIV and had to take a little bit of time out of work. Cut a long story short, I had to cut costs and lost some of our clients. So since then, even after my physical health has improved, I kept asking myself, what's the point? Before, the things that drove me were money, growing employee numbers, and material things like cars, much like most 20-somethings I'd imagine. But it was hard to find that thing that really did drive me after being diagnosed. And as I say, for nearly 3 years, I've really struggled to work out exactly why I was put on the planet. Every day I'd ask myself, what's the point, in such a negative way. It would make me feel like absolute shit. So when you start to think so negatively, it's easy to get yourself into a bit of a downward spin, and what's the point starts to apply to more and more things beyond work. So after feeling like crap for such a long time, I decided that I needed to sort things out and read up on how to find my why, and came across some amazing tools. So one of the ways I found to change my mindset was to write down what was in my head instead of saying it over and over in my head. Weirdly, writing what's the point down on paper made it less judgmental, and I felt less negative about it. So from there I worked out what the point of being here was, by starting by writing down my strengths, my goals, and more importantly what I enjoyed doing day to day. And that resulted in quite a big change. So I've recently decided to rebrand my marketing and branding agency, Left Media, to Reward, and it now only works with brands who want to contribute to social change, either having a positive impact on the environment or on the planet. And it's because I'm really passionate about helping people who want to create more sustainable, ethical businesses who can bring about a bit more of a positive social change rather than having a negative impact on the environment or people. So I've turned that energy I've been wasting on asking what's the point into something a little bit more positive. Luckily or unluckily, you might not have these life-changing moments like being diagnosed with HIV. So here's 3 quick tips and books and videos that have helped me to realise what's important. I think the biggest thing that I did was to reframe the what's the point question. So rather than focusing on it being a negative thing, focusing on how you can start thinking about what is your point, what is the point of you being here, why were you put on the planet, is a really good question if you phrase it correctly. Simon Sinek, the Find My Why TEDx talk is probably one of the best TEDx talks that I've watched in a long while, so definitely give that a watch. Another book that I've read is John Assaraf's Inner Size, which talks about mentally exercising. So rather than exercising your body, exercising your brain with different activities to strengthen your mindset, which really worked for me. So that's it for my first video. Thanks for listening, and please leave a comment or message me with any thoughts and feedback on the video to help me improve with the next one.